What up guys, G-Murph from Mission DJ here to tell you a quick tip on how to count BPM manually. So it's pretty cool when you can be outside and in the car or in the club with your homies and you can actually figure out the BPM of a song. So it's quick and dirty. All you gotta do is measure out 15 seconds, so grab your watch, look at the clock, whatever. Try not to count manually because you're gonna be counting the beats during those 15 seconds. So count the foundational beats of the song, usually the kick drum. I'll show you what that looks like here in a second, but count out those beats for 15 seconds, multiply that by 4 to make 60 seconds, 60 seconds in a minute. That's your BPM. Cool? Pretty simple, right? Awesome. So the next method is doing it manually with the help of your controller or mixer. Usually controllers or mixers have a tap button that allows you to tap out the BPM in case you didn't know it. Sometimes you'll have to bring in a kind of an old or bad file that is your track, and Serato is not going to be able to analyze it for whatever reason. Okay, so this is going to help you get that BPM on there, which is going to help your mixing obviously a lot more because you need to know BPMs. So check it out guys, but before you do, click like, subscribe, do what you need to do to support my channel, Mission DJ, and I'll talk to you soon. All right guys, we're gonna analyze BPM manually today because Serato cannot figure out the BPM of my newly added tracks. These tracks are from an old hard drive of mine, and Vinny Paz, if you don't know him, you need to check him out. Hardcore beast of a rapper, and he's got some sick beats. This one, The Oracle, has DJ Premier on it, so we're gonna listen to that and analyze that track, so it's gonna be fun. I love DJ Premier and I love Vinny Paz. So what we're gonna use is our tap button right here on your controller. You might be able to find this on your mixer too. It's probably in the middle where your effects are on your standalone mixer. Not on a controller. On a controller, it'll be by the effects up here for Pioneer and maybe on the lower section of a different brand. But if you don't have that, let me know and we'll figure out it's something different. In case you don't have that, you can also use the tap function here where the BPM should be. As you can see, there's no BPM and there's no BPM in the dial. But I don't like using this because my trackpad on my MacBook Pro 2017 just doesn't respond as well with this tap feature, so I don't use it. All right, so we need to get this BPM in. Let's get it in. Let's start listening to the song. I know for one that this intro has a different BPM than the actual song, so don't be confused. Wait till the actual song starts and then start counting that foundational beat, okay? So let's do it. Yeah. So the BPM would be something like this here, but that's not the actual song. This is just the intro of the intro. So it's gonna start here in a second. You know what I'm saying? That's the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. So you can see this, if you have your effects panel open, you're gonna want your effects panel open to access this. And this is mapped right where it would be on my controller, this tap feature. So right now we're kind of rounding up to 94, and I'd like to get it as even number as possible without the decimal point. So let's see if it's going to be 94 with a couple more seconds, maybe 30 seconds of tapping this in. Sometimes you can get it right away. Sometimes it takes a little longer because I'm trying to match a perfect beat and I'm only human. So let's keep this going. I'm a bull in a China shop, watch how the Uzi spit. Who we with, brothers with hammers and they like too legit. I ain't got any time for your foolishness. Raw raps from the same place where the koofy sits. He the motherfucker always sipping goose and shit. Stomp a rapper out, Timberland boots and shit. The left hand is so it looks to be staying right around 93. So I was originally thinking 94, but again, I was off. So you got to do it for a while until it becomes, you take kind of the average, unless you become so good at clocking that beat that it just stays where you think it should be, and I got it to 93. So it was wavering a couple tenths of a decimal below a couple tenths of a decimal above, and then it just stopped at 93. So I'm going to assume, based on that judgment, pretty good judgment, without having a computer analyze this, that it's 93 BPM. Cool? Let me know if you have any questions, guys. I hope that helps. Happy spinning.